So what's going on, James? They say you're finished.
What do you think?
I think you're just getting started.
Spectre is the 24th entry in the James Bond franchise. It's Daniel Craig's fourth and perhaps last go-round as James Bond. I think he's done a terrific job as Bond. He's gritty, he's tough, he's got a little more of that kind of flinty Bond thing. He does have a sense of humor, but it's a lot more deadpan than wink at the camera like we got with Roger Moore. This is not a great James Bond movie, but it is a good one. One of the things I like about this film is there are a lot of callbacks, a lot of references to previous James Bond movies. You'll recognize some hints of previous Bond characters. You'll see actual photos and videos of some of the characters that Daniel Craig's version of James Bond has had to deal with in the previous three movies. The plot is all about this evil, shadowy organization that could be controlling all the terrible things going on in the world, but of course it's all really just an excuse for some terrific set pieces, including the opening sequence, which is shot in Mexico City during the Day of the Dead. Really cool. Bond ends up piloting a helicopter 2 different times. He's behind the wheel of a boat. He's got a Jaguar. He's got an Aston Martin. He's behind the wheel of an airplane. This guy's like doing planes, trains, and automobiles, James Bond style. Now, the running time for Spectre is well past the 2-hour mark, and it does take a little bit too long before we finally really get to Christoph Waltz's villain. I mean, come on, Christoph Waltz, this guy was born to play a Bond villain, and he has a wonderful, deliciously hammy scene with Bond where, of course, when he could just put a bullet in his rival's head, he has to strap him into a torture chair and talk and talk and talk and talk, because that's what Bond villains do. Love the action, love the cinematography. Daniel Craig is a solid Bond. Spectre is a 3-star James Bond movie.